What is going on, everyone? Sunny Deeker here. In this video, I need your help because I want to know your opinion about the future price of Bitcoin. I will mention a few scenarios, so let me know what you think about them. Subscribe to the channel and now enjoy. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about the price and the price development of Bitcoin over the next couple weeks or month. As we speak right now, we're definitely still in all-time high mood, but where are we going to go from now? Bitcoin is trading right now at $5,700. The highest trading volumes in the last 24 hours were on BitConnect, 281 million, BitHump, 137 million, that is from Korea in here, Bitflyer from Japan, 150 million. If we have a look at the markets, we can definitely see that that whole China situation was really not just FUD or just talk. As we speak right now, we're not really seeing that much trading volume in Chinese yen. So I'm actually pretty confident right now that China is not able to start one of these dump or dip actions again. Now let's talk about the price and possible future scenarios of the Bitcoin price. This chart in here starts in April and we are right now in October. Since I am in the cryptocurrency space, which is around here, this point over here, that was probably my entry point. I already witnessed pullbacks, and pullbacks, they happen. So we are on an all-time high right now. But pay attention, guys. Not everything is green. Bitcoin will not rise forever. People will take profits. Alright, scenario number one for me is basically coming just from technical analysis. What we can see on this chart with 1 day candles is that, well, we're still bullish, but this could come to an end in here. If the blue line crossed the yellow one again, that would be a bearish MACD cross. It doesn't really look like that right now, but the RSI, which is another indicator, shows that we're definitely overbought. I mean, at the end of the day, this is not going to tell you if the price of Bitcoin is going up or down, but right now it looks like that the probability that Bitcoin is going on a pullback is definitely higher as it was like 1 week ago. With an overbought RSI and what I personally think from just a psychological point of view that people want to cash out, people want to realize their profits. The first scenario would be a pullback, let's say down to the low $4,000. This is my first scenario which could happen. Another fun fact is that Jamie Dimon was actually talking about Bitcoin again, and well, it was not good at all. Maybe you guys remember my last videos about Jamie Dimon and what he said, but at the same time, JP Morgan was actually buying Bitcoin just a few days after he was talking bad about Bitcoin. I think personally that those news over here from Jamie Dimon, well, they're not that significant anymore because people figured, well, there are other top bankers out there like Lloyd Blankfein, for example, and they're still neutral on Bitcoin, so they're not saying it's bad. So people who don't really understand the technology, well, they at least see right now, wait a second, there are actually different opinions on that. Maybe this is something I have to build my own opinion about it, and that is the most important thing. If you invest in something, you have to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you're losing money. That's with all the investments, with all the cryptocurrencies, and so on. We were at the point where the People's Bank of China actually announced that they will shut down exchanges, and then he came out with a bad statement about Bitcoin on top of that, so that made the situation worse. So again, guys, the first scenario, a pullback to the low $4,000. Bitcoin Gold is actually my second scenario. Why do I think that Bitcoin Gold could have an influence on Bitcoin? Well, it's not just Bitcoin Gold, but we will come to the Segway 2X hard fork later on. People are already educated right now as far as hard fork are concerned because most of them witnessed the Bitcoin Cash hard fork. They figured that if you have, for example, 0.5 Bitcoin before the hard fork, after the hard fork, you will have 0.5 Bitcoin in the real Bitcoin network and also 0.5 Bitcoin in the Bitcoin Gold network. So you can basically double your Bitcoin every hard fork. Of course, you will not double your dollar value, nor your real Bitcoin, but you will get the same amount of Bitcoin in the new network as you have in the old network. If you're not quite sure how that hard fork works, please make sure to check out that video, which is popping up on top of the screen right now. So my second scenario is that people are so excited about the hard fork, they see the profits they can make, that they keep buying in on Bitcoin. Because it doesn't matter if you buy a Bitcoin for $5,000 or for $3,000, you have that certain amount of Bitcoin, and you will also have that certain amount of Bitcoin in the new network after the hard fork. So why not buying Bitcoin right now? So the second scenario could actually be that until the 25th of October, we go either sideways or we're still going up. And after the hard fork, the Bitcoin Gold hard fork happened, then the pullback will come then. And that brings me to the third scenario, that the pullback will not even come after the 25th of October. So basically my third scenario is super optimistic, super positive, but in my opinion, there is actually a probability there for that. And that is that Bitcoin keeps on going sideways or up. So we're staying in that bull market till mid of November, until the segue to X hard fork happens. The segue to X hard fork should go down between the 19th and 22nd of November. I think somewhere around that. The reason why we can't tell that exactly is it's a certain block number and we don't know exactly how long the blocks take. I mean, sometimes, well, basically they're 10 minutes, but sometimes they're just 9 minutes, 59 seconds. Sometimes they're 10 minutes, 2 seconds. So we can't exactly tell that right now, but it will be somewhere in the middle of November. Now think about that. If people are staying bullish, they are preparing for Bitcoin Gold hard fork, Bitcoin to X hard fork, where will the price actually be in November? And how massive will be the pullback? Let's say if we are in November on $7,500, $8,000, all the hard forks happened, all coins are low, Bitcoin is high. Think about that, guys. So please let us know down below in the comment section, what do you think? Scenario 1, where we're gonna go on a pullback right now or anytime soon. Scenario 2, where we're going on a pullback after the 25th of October when the Bitcoin Gold hard fork goes down. Or will the pullback come after the segue to X hard fork? Or scenario number 4, is there never gonna be a pullback again? Ever? Well, I'm personally not quite sure about that. I don't think so. There will be pullbacks and we will survive those. And those are necessary for a healthy price development for Bitcoin. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys liked that video. Also check out my newest one. And yeah, see you there in the next one. Bye.